Hello and welcome everyone to another week and another Daily 8 on the News 8 Live Desk. Phil Penarski here with the top 8 stories of the day from a pretty busy past couple of days for us. We're going to be catching up on just a few stories from the weekend. Hopefully everyone got some sleep after Super Bowl 59 last night, as we have some pretty big news to get to, including the end of a pretty popular West Michigan event. On Saturday, officials with the Festival of the Arts announced on social media that they would be ending the festival after 55 years, celebrating all kinds of art, music, food here in West Michigan. A post on the festival's Facebook page announced the decision and has shocked many people in the area who attended Festival of the Arts or maybe helped put it on year after year. Why the festival is not returning, the reasoning behind why it is not returning has not been released at this time. A spokesperson for the city of Grand Rapids provided a statement to News 8 over the weekend, saying that officials were disappointed by the outcome. Again, the Festival of the Arts had been down at Calder Plaza for the past couple of years at least. Festival of the Arts said that it would be ceasing operations effective immediately in that same social media post. A woman was hospitalized after she was assaulted in Grand Rapids Sunday morning. According to the Grand Rapids Police Department, officers responded to a domestic violence call on Division Avenue around 4 a.m. They arrived at the home and discovered the injured woman had made it outside of the home, along with the children who had been inside at the time. A man had reportedly barricaded himself inside the home, but surrendered to police after some negotiations. The woman was taken to a nearby hospital for treatment, and the man was also found to have been hurt. Both injuries to both parties, though, are not considered to be life-threatening at this time. The assault is still under investigation. A mural that was put up at Grand Valley State University has sparked controversy, with some people calling it religiously offensive. A 3-panel mural titled Petalos de Cambio, or Petals of Change, was created by a student for her graphic design senior thesis exhibition. It included portrayals of Our Lady of Guadalupe with additional pieces added to them. The artist said that the idea was to draw attention to issues like violence against women and homophobia, and to address societal challenges without undermining the core tenets of the Catholic faith. However, some people did not see it that way and even held a prayer protest over the weekend at GVSU, asking the school to not display the mural anymore, citing some of the additional imagery on the mural as disturbing. GVSU's website indicates that the mural is currently in storage at this time after it was taken down. The Detroit Free Press, though, reports that the school paid the artist about $1,800 to post and to set up that piece at the university. Sunday also marked the 21st annual Puppy Bowl, where nearly 150 different shelter dogs from across the country got to show off their stuff on the gridiron. The event is held every year to shine light on the need for fostering and adopting of humane shelter animals, and there was a West Michigan flair again for this year's game. Rory, a 6-month former resident at Big Lake Humane Society in Muskegon, got drafted to Team Fluff and actually ended up winning the Puppy Bowl. This year, the team at Big Lake actually held a watch party for the game where everyone got the chance to meet Rory. It was all announced. It was also announced at the watch party that Rory has since been adopted and has found a forever home. Congratulations to Rory there. Now let's meet Brex Scutton, a former nurse here in Grand Rapids who is now dominating the world of poker. After spending more than 6 years as an extensive care nurse, Scutton decided to take his talents to the poker table. You might not think that nursing and poker necessarily have a lot in common. They don't really go hand in hand, but Scutton said that he was actually able to learn a lot about poker from his previous job as a nurse. It's all about reading different body languages, something that is really important in poker and something you do pick on in nursing. He got his first World Series of Poker win actually this past summer, taking home the $1.4 million grand prize. He's also locked up more than $5.5 million in life earnings. And a handful of Granville High School seniors are testing themselves this week in a competition called Senior Survivor. It's an obvious play on the show Survivor, and 17 students will be tried in 2 daily challenges, one for reward money and one for immunity, all week long. Students are also required to stay overnight at the high school. The point of the competition is to raise money for the district Student Assistance Fund. This is the 4th year for Senior Survivor. It raised $48,000 last year, with the goal for this year being about $50,000. The winner will be announced at an assembly on Friday, and we'll be sure to share the results. Let's step aside now and get you a look at your forecast for today. Here is Storm Team 8 meteorologist Matt Kirkwood.
Well, fairly quiet start to the work week. We'll enjoy some sunshine out there today. There is a cold front, though, lurking off to the west of us as it kind of slides in. I think especially later on tonight, we'll see some snow develop from Grand Rapids westward. In the meantime, though, this is what we get today with highs approaching 30 degrees. Light wind out of the west, 5 to 15 miles an hour. So quiet through Tuesday as well for the most part, outside of a few morning flurries or light snow shower. The more significant weather looks like later Wednesday into the Thursday time frame, and this may represent one of the first significant storm systems, one of those areas of low pressure that comes up from the southwest with a fair amount of Gulf moisture. We've had several lake effect events, but not any significant winter storms, and this could be the first one. We don't know the exact track or intensity of it, but I would expect to at least be shoveling some accumulating snow later Wednesday and through the Thursday morning time frame. Quiet on Friday, another system snow possible on Saturday. Then here comes some Arctic air for the tail end of the 8-day forecast.
All right, thanks, Matt. And we end today's show with something you don't see every day. It's a flying moose, or rather a moose being flown via helicopter from Canada to the Upper Peninsula. It's called the Moose Lift, and for the better part of the past 40 years, that's exactly how the Michigan Department of Natural Resources has been trying to revitalize the population of moose in the state. It started with just 59 moose, and the population has grown to anywhere from 330 to 520 moose in Michigan now. The ultimate goal of 1,000 moose has yet to be hit at this time, but the population growth is still a good sign for the DNR. You can actually learn a little bit more about the Moose Lift right now over on our website, woodtv.com. And that is going to do it for us today on the Daily 8. We will, of course, be back again tomorrow with 8 more stories for your Tuesday, so be sure to join us then. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning into this latest edition of the News 8 Live Desk. I'm Phil Pinarski, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.